Hey everyone, it's Emma.
And Dan.
Today we're going to Kudaka Island. So this is just another little tiny island off of the coast of Nanjo, Okinawa. We were actually in Nanjo the other week when we went to Cape Chinan and a couple other sites. I'll leave that video linked above and below. I've been wanting to come to this island for a while. It's a pretty sacred island. There's a lot of cool beaches and sights to see. That would just take a fun little day trip. That's all there really is to do. It's just a day trip island. Nothing too fancy to stay there, really.
There's a campground, though, if you want to camp.
I didn't know that. There are other little islands in the area that you can go to for other day trips, like Tsuken Island, Ie Island, I guess for a day trip. That one's like an hour ferry, though. That one might be a overnight. I don't know.
There's lots of places.
There's lots of islands for day trips, weekend trips, overnight trips, whatever.
Now to get some snacks.
Yes, we have to get some snacks first because there's only like one restaurant on the island, I think, but we're just gonna have like a little picnic lunch, and then we're gonna get dinner when we get back to the mainland of Okinawa. Okay, we just got done at the kombini. We'll do a complete food tour at lunchtime. Food tour of what we got. We got a lot of onigiris, but for now we're headed to the port. Let's see how much time we have left. Should be pretty close. We are only 20 minutes away. We made it to Kudaka Island. So far, there's just about nothing here. I think I looked it up on Google. The population's like 200 or something. The circumference is only 5 miles. Our plan is to just walk the circumference, pretty much stop at whatever piques our interest. We're gonna stop at beaches and parks, fly the drone, take some photos, eat our snacks. There's really no plan, just to get away from the city for a day and relax. You found bananas? Spider? Oh, I see him. We've been here for just about an hour. Am I on your way? We've been here for just about an hour and we're like very close to the end already. We walk pretty fast, like faster than the average humans, so. Do you want me to be in the photo? While I'm talking to the camera? Okay. So now we found this really pretty tree right here. Some fall-ish leaves on the ground. This is the closest to fall we get in Okinawa, so we're making the most of it, taking lots of photos. So, plus it's in the shade. There's not much shade on these little islands because there's not very many trees and hills, so taking full advantage. We just got done at the beach at the northern side of the island. We ate our snack lunch. We read and just rested on the beach for a while and relaxed. And now we found a gigantic banana spider. He's not too big, but he's eating a fly, which is pretty cool. We've not seen one eating. And then we're gonna walk on the northeast side of the island, I think, technically. We still have 3 hours till our ferry, so we're gonna take our time, probably find another beach to read some more at, eat some more snacks, and then just take it slow and relax. This is called Romance Road. Romance. We found another spot to sit, this time in the grass, which is a little more pleasant than the sand, so we're not all dirty. Oh, we didn't go very far. Can you see that? We were up there, and now we're wherever our blue dot is.
You could just throw the drone footage in there.
We've gone about a third of the way. We still have 2/3 of the island to go. Fairly easy to walk. This island is very little elevation gain. Honestly, not really worth it to get the bikes, because the bikes are 300 yen per hour. So I guess if you're short on time and you only have a couple hours to spare to see the island, you could do the bikes. But if you have all day, I say just take your time and walk, because the walking is free. Because you get to take your time, you get to catch some things that you might have otherwise missed when you're biking and going a little faster.
They're these nice small microfiber towels, and they just roll up into themselves. They're so fancy. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Pangea, you are awesome. Not sponsored though.
Not sponsored. We bought those towels off of Kickstarter. I saw an ad on Facebook. I don't think I've ever bought anything from an ad, a targeted ad on Facebook, but I saw this, and they're made from bamboo. They are meant for like minimalist backpackers. So I'm like, we need some compact towels for all of our hiking, bus, van life adventures in the future. So let's get us some small towels. And so far, they've come in handy already. They were for our New Zealand trip, but that got canceled. There it goes, in its own little satchel.
That's attached to itself.
Yes, the little bag is a part of the towel, and it zips, and it has a carabiner. So you don't even have to put it in your bag. You can put it on your bag.
Full-size bath towel in a little tiny package.
Love it.
Ready?
You're better than me.
Well, yeah.
One more. Gonna get it this time.
Oh dear.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground. I hear the sound of empty streets, and yesterday has gone to sleep. All that's left is you and me. I can't promise you're the only thing I see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and me, and let our minds be caught up in a dream. Quiet voices in the night, and time is running out of sight. A lonely wind is passing by, tries to carry all the whispers that it finds. The walls are listening when we talk.
Okay, so we pretty much saw all there is to see on Kudaka Island, and we're pooped. We walked the whole perimeter almost. We still have to make it back to the port. But our first mission
It's a vending machine.
is to find a vending machine. Hopefully there's one on this island. There's no convenience stores on this island. If anything, there are 2 grocery stores, so
Just need a cold beverage.
yeah, at this point we just need something cold. Hopefully in a can. And then we're gonna head back to the main island, grab some dinner, which we're so excited for. We found a really cute cafe that has smoothies, which sounds so delicious.
I'm wondering if these are fishery.
That's possible. Budo. That means grape. Oh, sea grape. That probably means harvesting sea grapes. Okay,
Pretty good together.
are they? Let me try. So they do come in plastic, but we supported a local cafe. So it's still a win in my book. And we get to sit down, so.
A place that only we can see.
Mulberries.
You like them?
Yeah, they're delicious. They're better than blackberries.
I had them all the time growing up as a kid, and Dan's never had them. We just saw some random guy eating them on the side of the road, and I asked him what he was. I asked him what they were, and he spoke Japanese, and it wasn't the same word. But we used our plant scanner app. Turns out they are cranberries.
Mulberry.
Mulberries, jeez.
There's a whole bunch, like they're all down here.
Is this mulberry? I don't think this is the same plant. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
There's so many, and they're all so ripe.
Nothing like foraging. Our dinner place didn't exist.
No, well, it does exist.
It
just
didn't
not-
exist in that location anymore. It's in Naha now, which is like probably an hour away at this time. Oh gosh, I'm not in focus. So we're going to plan B, which is basically eat dinner back near home, which is an hour. So I'm sad.
But it's by home.
What good is that?
We wouldn't have to drive an hour to Naha and then an hour and a half back
okay,
home.
okay. Well, I guess I was thinking more like find lunch, dinner on the way. Well, I mean, it's still on the way, but more like...
Well, there's nothing between here and there.
Yeah. So, we're gonna... What are we having for dinner?
I don't know, you told me to surprise you.
So, it's either gonna be ramen or gyros or American food or... Not roll up. Don't go to roll up. That's all I ask.
Okay.
We just had roll up.
Oh my gosh.
We keep hitting all the red lights. Just start running them. We decided on dinner and we had ramen and it was delicious.
It was so good.
We went to Stripe Noodle for anyone who lives here. And that concludes today's video. I hope that you enjoyed today's adventure with us. And if you did, of course, don't forget to like this video.
Oh, and subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry, I was driving. Focus.
Sorry, I was driving.
Stay tuned for all of our future adventures.
What do we have coming up?
I'm gonna go to Hiroshima at some point.
That's a big promise. if all goes well, we're hoping to make it to the mainland of Japan 2 more times before we leave, to Hiroshima and to Hokkaido, which is the northernmost point. Fingers crossed everything goes well with COVID and travel restrictions and everything.
Well, we're allowed to now.
Right now, we are allowed to with the military. Japan has allowed inter-Japan travel for a while now, and it's up to our command to let us go or not. So, as long as our commands let us, we're fine, and as long as there's no more spikes with COVID, we're fine. So we'll see.
Stay tuned.
You better subscribe and stay tuned to see if we make it to the mainland. Fingers crossed. But that's it. So until then, until our next Okinawa adventure, we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.